Hi everybody, it's me, Bryson Booker, back with another review for you. Today I have Disney's Chicken Little from the Nintendo GameCube, released in 2005. Okay, now, everybody knows about Chicken Little. It was one of those stories that you, I guess, grew up on. I mean, like, really? I didn't grow up on the story Chicken Little, but anyway, the basic plot is Chicken Little thinks the sky is falling. Okay, so he's telling everybody, the sky's falling, and nobody believes him, and, you know, it's just like, really? He looks like a 5-year-old, so I guess it makes sense nobody believes him, but anyway, he gets people to believe them when the sky actually falls. Well, in 2005, Disney took that little story and made it a movie and took it to another level, and, this time, it's pretty much the same basic concept as the book, The Sky is Falling. Chicken Little tries to tell people the sky is falling, but this time, he also has to save the world, because it turns out this sky is actually spaceships, aliens, blah, blah, blah. It was one of my favorite childhood movies when it came out, although I didn't see it in theaters, but once I got it on DVD, I was as jolly as a Roger, because it's a pretty good movie. And this is the game. To be honest with you, this was actually my first GameCube game that I got as a kid. So I was very excited to get this game. Anyway, you got the front cover. This was also released for other systems, PlayStation, Xbox, yada, yada, yada. And then they released a sequel game called Ace. At the end of the movie, Chicken Little becomes this Ace guy, whatever. They made a game about him being Ace, I think like a year later. Anyway, you got Chicken Little, Ugly Duckling, Runt of the Litter, and Fish. This was not really created by Disney Interactive. This was created by another company called Buena Vista. I always have trouble saying this name. Games. And Avalanche Studios. But Disney Interactive really had no part in this game. Buena Vista is kind of like a division, a little kind of small division of it. Anyway, it's a basic plot. It says, save the world. Live the adventures of Chicken Little and his band of misfit friends. Master an arsenal of gadgets and challenge your friend in exciting multiplayer minigames. By the way, you can unlock the minigames by getting these Buck Cluck cards, as shown here. You can get those, and then you can unlock content, for the game, like multiplayer, things like that. Once again, the basic plot of this game. Chicken Little, this is actually the first level, going to school. So Chicken Little has to go to school. And once it gets deep in the game, it starts to develop the plot. Chicken Little has to save the world from these creepy-looking aliens. And you eventually have to get the little alien, as you remember in the movie, back home to his alien parents. And, of course, you got... along the way, you collect power-ups. Now, the only really major power-up in this game is Chicken Little's, yo-yo. Chicken Little's yo-yo. That's really that's it. Chicken Little's yo-yo. Mainly power-up. Later in the game, it upgrades and it becomes a more powerful yo-yo. But really, his weapon is just a freaking yo-yo. He uses it to climb pipes and everything. That's it. Just that little yo-yo. That's it. That's it. He can't do anything else. He can barely jump. God. But you don't just play as him. Thank God. You also play as Runt of the Litter, but you only play Chicken Little's friends in like arcade style. I would call it challenges. Like, for example, you play as Runt of the Litter in this, like, you're in this, like, space hat. Runt is trapped in a space hat. We all know how he got there. He's so fat. Anyway, he's trapped in a space hat, and you have to guide him through obstacles and get him to the next part of the course. And where Fish comes in, Fish's level is actually pretty cool. I love his level. He's on the trapezoidal hoverboard that, if you remember in the movie, with Fish, you know that part. Anyway, he's on that hoverboard and he's skating. It's like he's doing like tricks and stuff. You can do tricks. can't do much tricks. Really, all you could do in that level is jump and slide on the pipes, but they designed that level really, really well. I love it. And where Abby comes into play, you can play, there's this level called Alien Abby. I mean, just look at that freaking cover. Jeez, did they have to put her face right there? I mean, come on. That's how I used to look when I was a kindergartner. Like, yeah, all my teeth out. I'm like some Texas kid. Anyway, you can play as her, as an alien. And it's just so much to do. It's challenging. I wish they really didn't put a difficulty on this game. I mean, seriously, it's easy, medium, or hard. So you can choose which one you prefer. I personally playing it for the longest. And I'm saving it. I started realize I got this game when I was about 6. So of course I would play it on easy. So that was like no surprise. So, of course, easy, when you collect coins and get power-ups and soda pop and whatever to make Chicken Little fly, that's like in the first level pretty much. You get coins and you can go buy it at the pop machine, and it can go from 10 coins, and if you do it hard, it's like 30 coins or 25 coins, and it does get hard, and the levels later get even harder. I mean, I tried playing this game on hard. I could barely get past 3rd level. Goodness gracious. It was ridiculous. There's a level where you have to find Chicken Little's baseball outfit. It just intertwines with the movie. That's what makes it so good. Almost every level intertwines with the movie. And it even takes scenes out from the movie, so it lets you know that the next level is based on this scene. The dodgeball scene. There's a level for that. The baseball scene. There's a level for that one. The scene when they're in the alien spaceship thingy. There's a level for that. The end. There's even a level for the end. The ending of the whole game. There's the level. It's ridiculous, and that makes it so good. I really enjoy it. There's some flaws to it, like Chicken Little's jumping skills. Oh my god. I'm telling you. He can run, but he can't jump. He can run, but he cannot jump. Anyway, it's Chicken Little's from BVG. That's what I'm going to say. BVG Games and Avalanche Software and Disney. It's Disney Chicken Little, the game, released for GameCube and other consoles. The sky is falling! Not anymore. Good night, everybody.